Hello students, today we are going to start 5th unit, that is cyber laws. In this unit we are going to talk about the terms of Information Technology Act which was passed in the year 2000. Nowadays businessmen are increasingly using computers in order to create, transmit and to store information in electronic form. So instead of using traditional paper documents, nowadays computers are being used for storage of information, transmission of information, etc. So this way of storing and transmission of information is cheaper, easier, and information can be transmitted with a very high speed when compared to traditional paper documents. So it is very convenient to use the technology for all these purposes. Even though it is convenient to use technology, some people are reluctant to conduct the business in electronic form due to lack of appropriate legal framework. So there are likely chances that certain crimes may be committed in cyberspace, and because of lack of appropriate legal framework, people are still reluctant to use this technology for carrying on their business activities. This act, which was passed in the year 2000, Information Technology Act, this act was passed with some objectives. So, what does it mean by cyber law? So, cyber law is the law which deals with computers and internet. Cyber law is any law that applies to internet and internet related technologies. Cyber law provides protection to people who are using internet. Computer is either used as a tool or it may be a target, or it may be both tool as well as target in committing the crime, cyber crimes. And it can involve certain criminal cases, it can be used by the criminals as well as it can be used for committing the crimes of traditional nature. So crimes such as theft, fraud, forgery, etc. So, this act was passed with the following objectives. The first purpose of passing this act is to grant legal recognition to transactions carried out by means of electronic data interchange. So, what are the transactions which are carried out by using this technology? So, those should be legally recognized. In order to give legal recognition, this act was passed give legal recognition to digital signature for authentication. So usually in physical format, we put the signature for authentication of any document. In order to authenticate a document, digital signatures are used, and this act gives legal recognition to digital signatures. To facilitate electronic filing of documents with government departments. So nowadays many documents such as income tax department, so whenever a return has to be filed, it can be filed in electronic format. So this act facilitates electronic filing of documents with government departments. To facilitate electronic storage of data, to set up licensing, monitoring, and certifying authorities to oversee issues like jurisdiction, origin, privacy, protection, and computer crimes, to establish cyber regulations appellate tribunal, to give legal sanction to electronic transfers between banks and financial institutions. So, whenever there is a financial transfer or there is a transfer of finance in the form of NEFT or RTGS, these transactions, these transfers have been legally recognized as per the provisions of Information Technology Act. To give legal recognition to keep books of accounts in electronic format, and as per this act, certain amendments, certain changes needs to be made in Indian Penal Code, Indian Evidence Act and Reserve Bank of India Act, and those changes were made as per the provisions of IT Act. Thank you.